This is the 2024 Ford F-150 Lightning in the new trim level called Flash. The whole point of this trim level is it's based on the XLT, so it's quite affordable, but it adds some pretty cool technology, like the big screen in the middle, the digital instrument cluster, the B&O sound system, a wireless charger. So it pretty much has everything you need, and this truck can be had for just under 80,000 Canadian dollars or 70,000 US dollars. It has really cool things like a built-in scale in the back so it can tell you how much you weigh. It also has the Pro Power, which can supply external sources with power up to 9.6 kilowatts, which is really freaking cool. It has these really good looking 20-inch wheels. It still has a really humongous frunk. This color is called Avalanche, which kind of reminds me of a GM thing, but anyway. And of course the Lightning remains a super crew cab, tons of room inside, and of course a 5.5-foot bed. Roominess inside remains extremely good. I mean, it is a F-150. You have this fake carbon plasticky thing that looks nice. You have this almost denim looking leather thing on the dash. You know what? I really like this interior. It's a really beautiful thing, and even the fabric on the cloth seats, it really looks and feels very, very nice. It has stupid proof things, like for example, you have it in drive, you open the door to get out. This, if I try to exit, see? It will put the gear shift back into park, so it's kind of stupid proof. Of course, it has room for all your stuff, wireless charger, a little slot here for your phone. It has a massive cubby under here, and you can lay the gear shifter fully down so you can open this and make it a desk. Really cool stuff. Honestly, roominess for the rear passengers, humongous. It can still tow up to 10,000 pounds with a max trailer tow package. Payload is almost 2,000 pounds. It's got tons of power since it has 580 horsepower in total and 775 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60 comes in 4 seconds. 0 to 100 kilometers an hour comes in 4.4 seconds. So it is a pretty big rocket. It is a dual motor EV, and it's powered by a 131 kilowatt hour battery, which is humongous. So it's going to take quite a long time to charge. The approach angle is 24.4 degrees, the departure angle is 23.6, ramp breakover is 17.6, so it can do some mild off-roading, that's for sure. Ground clearance is 8.4 inches, the cab height is 78.3 inches, which is just under 2 meters tall. It has independent double wishbone front suspension. It has an independent semi-trailing arm, coil spring stabilizer bar rear suspension, and of course it has heavy-duty gas shock absorbers. The thing I love about this Flash model is that obviously it's affordable because at 82,000 Canadian dollars as tested, honestly, a Ram Sport will almost cost you that same money. So you know what? It's finally pretty affordable, and it's great because it doesn't have running costs or reliability complexities. It should be a bit more straightforward. I love how it drives. It's ultra smooth. The steering wheel is one of the biggest steering wheels I've ever seen in my life. It's almost like your captain commander here, like, I don't know, the Titanic. Think of the biggest boat you can think of, because this wheel is massive. But you know what? This Lightning is a really nice, smooth, quiet ride. It's a little bit bumpy because it's heavy, so it needs to have a little bit of stiff suspension, but it's not uncomfortable. And you know what? The first time I drove a Lightning, I hated it. It was way too bouncy, way too bumpy. This time around, I think they fixed it because I don't mind it at all. I find the ride very nice. So all the complaints I had in my initial Lightning review are now gone. I really, really like this truck. I mean, obviously, the downside is that the range, it's rated for 320 miles or 485 kilometers. That's without doing any sort of work. That's just like commuting with people inside. So if you hook up a trailer or you put some weight in the bed or both at the same time, that range is going to be slashed heavily. But you know what? Let's say you use this at a ranch where you just, haul things around and then you go back to the barn and you can charge. It's like, you'll never need any gas, which is fantastic. So overall, I think this Lightning at this trim level and at this price point finally makes sense. I hope now Ford can resume production, because they halted it for a little bit because they weren't selling these, because at over 100 grand, they're not selling. But at 82, it's pretty attractive. In the US, under 70, even more attractive. So good job, Ford. You finally caught up to the game. I love this lighting. So yeah, tell me what you think. If you want to watch my initial review, click somewhere up there. But yeah, this one is much better than the original one. So thanks for watching. Till next time, be well. Bye-bye.
Perfect. Perfect.